Niggas fake hoes can't fuck with those big banks.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Miami Tip. Shout out to Sicarah.com. The 305 way, baby.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Sicarah, and right now I'm with Miami Tip.
Ow.
Yo, thank you so much for being with me today. I'm so happy I get to talk to you. Yes, anytime. So, first of all, I gotta ask you, with Miami Tip being your name, were you in love with that video at all? Did you know that you were dancing like the Tip video?
I was in love with that video, and it's so crazy because I got my name because they like, girl, you dance fast like the girls from the Tip Drill video. And then once I named myself Tip Drill, I guess it went with the way that I danced, and it just stuck with me. But I did love that video. Shout out to Nelly.
Have you met him yet?
Yes.
That's okay, and he knows the whole story? All right, that's beautiful. So have you seen the twerk video? Because I feel like it looks just like the Tip video, right?
The Cardi B and City Girls. Yes. I love that video.
I know, right?
I love that video. It's our culture.
Exactly. They need you on that remix, though. We're going to let them know. We're going to let them know.
I might need to do that.
Yeah, I think you should definitely do that. So with you starting music and getting into the career, how was that for you? Because everybody knew your name already, but what was it like when you said, oh, I want to do music now?
Well, you know what? When I first started, I thought like it was going to be easy because I knew everybody. Anybody that you needed to know, I knew them. And I thought it was going to be easy, but like when I would reach out to people for like favors or like, can you help me? They'd be like, Tip, like, but you don't do this. And it's like, but I can do this, just help me. So basically for me, it was like I had to start all over and just gain everybody's respect and let people see me grinding and taking it serious. So,
right, so what do you think you did that made you stand out? Because if you started from the bottom like all the other artists, what was it? Because you're definitely not at the bottom no more.
I didn't do music on what everybody expected me to do music on. Because I was a stripper and a dancer, everybody's like, oh, she's probably gonna rap about fat asses and selling pussy and getting money and stuff like that. Nah, like I was rapping about. What I do music on is the good life. Living good, making money, taking care of my son, being on top, being a boss. That's what I do music about. So
has anybody from Miami influenced you at all, or Trina?
What? I was like 13 years old. I know Nanny. Like of course, like that was I looked up to her. Like I turned up to Trina. Coming up, it was Nicki Minaj, of course, because she's the GOAT. Little Kim, like I was fucking 5 years old rapping to Little Kim, like, you know what I'm saying? Of course. I mean, Trina, of course. Of course.
So, I have to ask you, because I did my research, and I want to know, how did you become so good at what you did before you got into the music? Because to get your name out there in a world where, especially down south, there's a lot of clubs.
Only thing that I did was be me. I never did the most for people to look at me. I was just me. I have a lot of charisma, a lot of personality, a lot of energy. And in a time where the girls were like dancing slow and being sexy and I was wild, I didn't even know how to dance. I was just like young and energy. So, I mean, all I did was just be me. It wasn't hard. If you just be you, it might take a little bit of time, but girl, trust you gonna get there. One day.
So I know that you do classes sometimes, and you help other people, because a lot of women want to do that. Hell, I want to do that. But I want to ask you, how did you overcome all the adversity that you went through to even get back and do it again? Because not a lot of people are strong enough.
Right. You know what? I'm really accustomed to change. Like I'm able to change when I see the environment changing, the industry changing. Like I'm accustomed to change, and as long as you're accustomed to change and like rocks being thrown at you and being able to dodge it, I mean, you can overcome anything. You just can't think about yesterday. You got to think about tomorrow. Don't let yesterday stress you out. Shit happens. You got to keep it going.
And I feel like in order to get on top or to be the best at anything, you have to do some risks. You have to do something crazy to get known.
You have to. I mean, you're saying to get known as far as like music or anything?
In music, mainly.
Nowadays, it's like you have to, do crazy things to get known. But that's for people who want to be known right now. That's not for people who want to be known 20 years from now, 30 years from now, and that's doing this for their kids and their kids' kids. Like, everybody's doing it for Instagram because they want likes and they want comments right now. If I was doing it for right now, I wouldn't be here. Because back then, if I was doing it for right now, I would have gave up. Because it didn't happen right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
I love that. Thank you so much. And what's one thing you would tell people out there who's trying and they're like, well, you know, you got all these followers. What would you tell them?
Be you. Don't worry about what's going on in this lane. Don't worry about what's going on in this lane. Worry about what's going on in your own lane, because it's going to work out. Like, I'm just now reaping the benefits of all the years that I've been grinding. So, and the only thing I did was be me.
I love it. Okay.
Thank you guys for coming out today. I feel so honored and appreciated. Yes. 305 Sunshine to NYC. We need it. Cold. I was saying in Times Square earlier, I just want to smack everybody out here because they made me feel it's okay to live here. It's not okay to live here because this shit is torture. Whenever we get through it, I appreciate everybody for coming out. Jack. I love you. You know, we go together a little bit. Y'all say too for Love and Hip Hop, NYC, and Miami, all at the same time. Trey, B&B, Peanut said, I really, really love you guys. I really, really appreciate everybody who's out here today. DJ, it's your birthday. You're not a Capricorn, you're an Aquarius. That sucks, but happy birthday! This brand single he gonna play is called Lajan. It's Creole for money, okay? Because I like a whole lot of money. And I like a whole lot of other stuff, but I won't get into that. So DJ, let's do this.